Good afternoon, and these are your sports headlines. Celtic and Rangers were both in Europa League group stage action last night. It was a disappointing night for Rangers in Switzerland. Steven Gerrard's men fell to a 2-1 defeat to Young Boys, despite leading in the game thanks to an Alfredo Morelos goal. A stoppage time win-up from the Swiss champions sealed the 3 points in Bern. Meanwhile, Celtic went top of their group after they cruised to a 2-0 win over remaining side Cluj at Parkhead. Goals from Hudson Edward and Southampton loanee Mohamed Elyounoussi sealed the victory for Neil Lennon's side. Rangers host Hamilton on Sunday, while Celtic travel to Livingston. In other Scottish football news, Kilmarnock boss Angelo Alessio has admitted that summer signing Osman Sow has been ruled out for 6 weeks. The striker, who is on loan from Dundee United, will miss Saturday's clash with Hearts. However, striker Eamon Brophy is available for selection again after recovering from a thigh injury. In English football, Leicester fullback Ben Chilwell has labelled Scotland captain Andy Robertson as the best fullback in the world. Ahead of his side's clash with Liverpool, Chilwell, who has been linked to a move to Anfield's side in the past, has admitted he feels Robertson consistently has proved himself to be the best in the world. In tennis, Andy Murray has been knocked out of the China Open. The 32-year-old's comeback ended after he fell to a straight sets defeat to Austrian Dominic Thiem. Despite taking the top seed to a second set tiebreak, Murray fell to a 2-6, 6-7 loss in Beijing. That's all from us here at UWS Sports News. I'm Lewis Walker.
Hello and welcome back to UWS Stories, the programme where we talk to students about their time at university. I'm joined with aspiring sports journalist Lewis Walker. Lewis, thanks for being here. So just to start with how this final year at university is going for you.
Well, it's been good. It's good to be back. It's been here back for a couple of weeks, learning about the CRP proposal we've got coming up this year. So it'll be good to get into that. But yeah, as I say, I've only been back for a couple of weeks, so it's been quite easy just now. But I know it's going to get a lot tougher.
And you mentioned the Creative Research Project, your CRP. That's a big workload. Do you think you'll be able to deal with that?
Yeah, well, it's going to be different to anything I've experienced in the 3 years I've been here. So I'm deciding to do a dissertation, so that's going to involve a 10,000 word essay. So I've never had to experience, never wrote anything of that length. So I think that'll be a big challenge for me, but it's a challenge I'm looking forward to. And just knowing it's that last hurdle this year to finally, hopefully get my degree, that's what's motivated me to do it.
And your CRP, it can be based on anything to do with sports, really. Are you going to base it on something to do with a potential job that you would go into after the course?
Well, yeah, I'm basing it on the Scottish national team's failures over the last couple of decades. So yeah, it's a sports field, football. I'd like to go into that in some form, whether that's club media or working for a newspaper or something. But yeah, it's definitely a field I'm interested in.
And do you believe in yourself that you're capable of getting a high grade towards the end of this year?
I really hope so, because well, it's what you go to uni for, isn't it? You work those 3-4 years to get the best degree possible, so hopefully I can produce my best work, and that's a real challenge that's ahead of me for this year.
And if we look to 5 years in the future, what do you want Lewis Walker to be doing with his life?
Well, I would say the dream is to be working for, I don't know, maybe a Sky Sports or a quite interesting League One Super Scoreboard. I listen to that quite frequently, so maybe in that in some capacity, but maybe in more realistic terms, I'd like to work in club media or a newspaper in some capacity.
Thanks very much, Lewis. We'll be back next week talking to Jordan Robertson about his experience in the course as well.
Thank you.